Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hard Knock Goalie Life. Last night I had one game last night at 8:30 against the same team that I had a bit of struggles against. And I figured coming into the game I'd make a few adjustments. I'd try to not necessarily go out and play the ball too much and just more or less let my defensemen move the ball up and whatnot. So that's that. And when it comes to goaltending, sometimes a few small details can be a bigger factor than you think. During the game, I was wearing baseball batting gloves on my hands, so that the sweat doesn't get in my glove and blocker, which would reduce the wear and tear on the glove and on the trapper and blocker. And just with less sweat in the glove and blocker, this is what I just feel. But I don't know, I kind of think that you're able to move it faster slightly. I feel, I don't know, that's sometimes goaltending, you gotta go with what feels good and whatnot. And that's the one thing I did. And I didn't mention this in the video before, but I noticed that the other team's goalie uses a small plastic goalie street hockey stick, and it's a really short one. Now, don't get me wrong, he can do what he wants, okay? I'm not going to tell goalies how to play, but it's not something I would do, because playing the ball is a part of my game and having an active stick and whatnot. And I just feel that it not only does it not cover the net much, but that thing's very short. But hey, I'm not going to tell goalies what to do. They can do what they want. So last night was one of those games where we thought we had it in the bag, and the other team kind of made a bit of a comeback, but we managed to cool down and get the victory. This is gonna be a good episode, I find, because it's like, we jumped out to a 5-0 lead, but I understand if you don't want to run up the score too much, but 5-0 in the first may not be too big of a lead. And I remember in 1982, the Los Angeles Kings, I've seen videos of the Los Angeles Kings come back from 5-0 on the Edmonton Oilers, come back and win the game in overtime. So while I understand teams don't want to run up the score badly, I'm not encouraging running up the score, but I would just say don't necessarily let them back in it, and at least try hard defensively or whatnot. But I could tell we were kind of trying to let up, and sure enough, they started chipping away at their lead. Their one guy was able to walk in on me, and I actually made couple of nice saves, but I mean, he had 3 chances and finally potted it in, and the law of averages sooner or later. And now, this is where I feel I like to be a good teammate. When they made it 5-2, I heard one of our teammates blame herself for trying to clear the ball, and she gave the ball away. Now, okay, good on you for, taking responsibility. And yeah, it's good that when my teammates are able to clear the ball away. But this is where I'm going to take responsibility, and I'm going to say to myself that I didn't necessarily like the way I butterflied there, and I felt I should have had that goal. So it's not just that goal was not just on my teammates, just as much on me. I didn't like how I attempted to make the save there. It is what it is, though. And the third goal was just whatever. They got the rebound, but no, it's all good. It's all good. We managed to hang on for the win. How I felt out there, I felt I was positionally sound. I got a bit lucky a few times, but when you're in position, that's all it takes sometimes to make the saves. And goaltending is just as much about positioning as it is about like reflexes and tracking the ball and whatnot. While those are important, being in position, being square to the shooter is just as important. I was fortunate to also come up huge a few times. Like there was a breakaway where I made the first save, and I kind of was lucky to make the second save. But it's just one of those games sometimes. Sometimes you just have luck on your side, and considering I didn't necessarily have luck on my side last week, it was good to have it last night. So, with that being said, there's not much more to say. I kind of have to do this quickly because I'm at work right now and just want to get ready. So, anyways, that's all. And stay tuned for the next week and the next episode of Hard Knock Goalie Life. Until now, take care.